Today we are back in our home state of Maryland. We've made it all the way back across the country, and one of our favorite things about being back here is crab.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Marylander, there's two things that you love. It's Old Bay and it's crab. Maryland crab. Real
I thought you were
crab.
going to say crab cakes and football, because that's what Maryland does.
We love our crab and we love our Old Bay seasoning.
Yeah, those are things that are just staples here in Maryland. So today we're going to make for you a Maryland crab melt and some fries on the side. So let's go crank up the Blackstone. Welcome back to Destination Delicious, guys. We are very excited for today's meal because it's got a very personal component to us. Like we said, we are back in Maryland, and getting to cook with crab meat is something that we've definitely missed while we've been on the road.
We're actually on the Eastern Shore in St. Michael's visiting some friends, and so today we're cooking Maryland style crab melts and fries for all of us.
Yep, and you know we love to shop local, and we knew that coming here, we were going to get local crab meat. We were going to use
literally fresh out of the bay.
Right,
which
yeah.
Which is just amazing.
And then Old Bay is based out of Baltimore, not too far from where I grew up. So you ready to get started?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to start and get the fries on because they'll take the longest to cook, and you want to
I'm going to be starting, yep, I'm going to get going on the crab. And one of the big differences, Maryland style crab, anything versus somewhere else, is we use very, very little filler. It is mostly jumbo lump, fresh crab right out of the bay.
Yep. Usually if you're in Ocean City or somewhere on the Eastern Shore, it's boardwalk fries or it's Thrasher's fries. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut today and do some frozen fries, but we have found that on the Blackstone, frozen fries turn out fantastic.
So the first thing I'm going to do is add the 1 pound jumbo lump crab meat into the bowl, and I'm just going to give it a quick look over to make sure there aren't any shells that I can see or feel. If we really were going all out, we'd pick our own crabs. Crab looked really good. Only found a few shells, so that's great. Starting with the egg. Then we've got, I never say this right. We've got this. No. We've got the Worcestershire. We'll add a little bit of Dijon mustard, mayo, a bit of salt, and then a very nice helping of Old Bay. Next, I'm probably gonna start with 10 crackers. The reason why I add the crumbs in last is because we don't want to use a lot of filler if we can avoid it. And so I like to see what the mixture looks like prior to, and then slowly add the filler in, because then I can eyeball how much to actually keep or use in the crab mixture. You want to get your crumbs as small as you can. You really don't want thick, big, chunky pieces. All right, I like how this is looking. What do you say? Add a little bit more? Let's go with this.
Add a little bit more.
All right, well then I'll just finish the 10,
Yeah. I think that looks perfect.
All right.
So while you're finishing that up, I'm going to go ahead and grab the English muffins and start About 4,000 geese just all started
squawking,
yakking at one time. Quiet.
That worked.
All right, so while you finish that up, I am going to start putting some butter on our English muffins. It always seemed like marketing hype, but the nooks and crannies hold the butter and the flavor really good. So the fries are almost done, so I'm going to sprinkle some Old Bay on them because Old Bay. So I'm going to move those to the side of the griddle, and then we can get our crab down. You don't want to let it cook for too long. You really just kind of want to warm it up and give it a nice crispy surface on both sides. So while that's finishing on the second side, we can get our English muffins down on the griddle.
The English muffins look ready, so we're going to flip them over, add on the crab, and then layer the top with the cheddar cheese. We're using pre-sliced cheese because it's quicker, it's easier. Now that we've got our melts built, we're going to shut the lid to let it melt the cheese.
Hungry?
Yes. It smells so good. I think we're ready.
All right, let's plate them up. We got this awesome Baltimore themed plate.
Right, a little post us.
Of course.
Because we're eating with our friends.
We should probably save some for them.
We'll save some for them, but we'll also try it. Just make sure it's really delicious. Which
Well, sure, you know,
I
there
think
needs to
we'll-
be some quality control that needs to happen here.
I think there's one thing that we can agree on. Crab anything is amazing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We didn't have to make it 2 ways.
Yep, that's true. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
So delicious.
The key is the lump crab meat.
Absolutely.
So many places use a lot of filler or it's very creamy. Thank you for joining us back in our home state of Maryland. Place that we've spent more time than any other place in the world.
Where we met.
Where we fell in love, where we decided to travel the country.
From. But great part about that is we can come back whenever we want.
Whenever we want and enjoy the delicacies of the Mid-Atlantic. Check out blackstoneproducts.com for all things Blackstone. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click that bell. Check out all the great shows, CJ, Nate, Blackstone Betty, and Todd. And until next time, we're gonna go feed our friends and enjoy some time on the water. This has been Destination Delicious, and we will see you down the road.